circle. This is Intuitive Love Tarot. Today's reading is going to be about the post full moon eclipse energy that we just had last night. The full moon was in the sign of Virgo. It is currently in the sign of Libra. So we are in the process of releasing things that no longer serve us, releasing chaotic energy, releasing any heavy energy. I'm getting boundaries as well, perhaps old boundaries. You have to set new ones, or there's some sort of energy or call for a reset. And then with the Libra energy as of tonight, we are calling in the energy of stability and balance as well, and focusing on things that we desired, things that we truly feel that we deserve. Okay. So tapping in into this energy. Okay, so gonna start off with shuffling Munagi Oracle cards for all elements. I'm gonna start off with Earth, and we already have a card out. Please make sure that you guys are subscribed. We are building the collective here. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so definitely subscribe and join the collective. Hello, thank you for tuning in. So for the earth elements, we have South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Okay, earth elements, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, let's get some cards here. But not letting your past hold you back. Actually, before we get to that, I'm getting color magic here. So hopefully you can see well in this lighting. So we have dark shade of gray. It looks more gray to me, but it's black. And then we have kind of like a turquoise kind of color or even aqua. So tapping into those colors. Some of you guys could have strong water placements if that resonates with you. So with not letting your past holding you back, earth signs, it is time for you to release things, of course, that no longer serve you, as I stated in the beginning of the video. Because the full moon was in the sign of Virgo, it's going to be important that when it comes to your health, especially your physical health, you are no longer doing things or consuming things that were not making you happy. My eyes went directly to one of my plants that I have over here. So incorporating or purchasing, including greenery in your home will help to bring structure, will help to ground your energy, will help to ground the energy in your home as well. And it's always nice to look at plants. I mean, the fact that I'm just looking at my plants over here in this corner that I have, it's like okay. It's okay to be calm. It's okay to it's just been a busy evening for me, and I do have earth placements as well, so that resonates with me. If you have any plans as well, it's going to be important that you work on your mindset. You have to have some sort of shift. We are currently in Mercury retrograde. Okay, so ideas, plans, um, any goals, you might have to reset things, or you might have to uh I don't know if it's the right word to even use, but like tweak some things. I'm getting something here about like the tiniest bit, the tiniest thing, like you have to shift something, or you have to change, or maybe something physically in your home. You might have to adjust something, okay? Hello, thank you for tuning in. Please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so let's continue building up the collective. As well, in the description box, I will have my links to my other social medias. I will be frequently going on TikTok now. Okay, so TikTok will be my second home. So make sure that you guys follow the link and follow the page, the account. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, Fire Energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, and then we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. So any obstacles that are in your way, continue moving forward, release things that no longer serve you, like I said. So if you are juggling too many things, or you feel like you're so focused on many things, you have all these ideas, all these goals, you have to let some things go. Okay. You need to focus more on perhaps priority or prioritizing things that matter the most. Things that you know long term, excuse me, down the road is going to be beneficial for you. The chariot does represent obstacles and barriers. So doing some sort of cleansing or even road opening work can be very helpful for you guys. The tower. You guys are coming to a head regarding a situation. I'm getting literally completely blocked. There's a goal, there's a person, there's an idea, there was a plan. There was a plan. Thank you for the hearts. It's appreciated. Please make sure you guys are subscribed. Something came to a head. Is like no matter how much pressure, how much effort you apply, no matter how much energy that you have invested or invest into this situation or into this person, this career, it's not benefiting you. It's not bringing in abundance in any way, shape, or form. We have three cards so far. Where's the money? Where is the love? Where is the emotions? Where is the effort? Where are the options? There's no, besides the Cancer card, there's no offers here. There's no cups energy. There's no pentacles. There's no resources. We have fire in the major arcana cards. So since I mentioned blockages or road opening work, when there's major arcana cards, okay, if there's a significant amount, for me, it represents that it's very universally driven. The universe is teaching you lessons. The universe is trying to get your attention, okay, regarding perhaps your health. Okay, you will go through this situation where you will have no choice but to, I don't know, reduce hours at work because you need to focus on your rest, on your health. Or there's something here about downsizing. So downsizing maybe your home or different type of car. There's something here about downsizing. So with the tower card is breaking the foundation, okay, even if it wasn't intentional. So if it's not necessarily you making these plans or these ideas, it is causing you to do things differently, okay? Hello, thank you for tuning in. See another card for the earth elements. Earth elements, don't let your past hold you back. We have the Six of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So after you're done going through these obstacles, I highly recommend doing road opening work or cleansing work. It's going to help you so, so much. Again, especially when you feel like you've been dealing with a lot, you've been doing too much, okay? With the Chariot card here, moving forward, there's triumph at the end. Excuse any background noise, you guys. With the Tower, it allows for you to create stability and structure the way you want it, the way you desire. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the live, it's important for you to focus on things that you desire and that you deserve. You have to be in the energy of, I want, I am worthy of, I desire, right? But don't let your past hold you back, South Node. You need to focus on the positive. So tap more into your North Node. You guys can look into that. If needed, you can search things online. With the Six of Wands, fire energy, once again, this is success. This is attainment. You guys, excuse me. I was trying not to cough. That's why I'm laughing. I'm not sick, okay? It's just this lingering cough. Some of you guys could be dealing with some sort of cold or illness or virus, just clearing it out, or having issues with your throat chakra, okay? So then, with the Six of Wands here, you will reach a point down your path, okay? Again, road opening works, okay? Nine of Wands here on a path. Sorry for the glare. Chariot, there's a path, but there's no movement or slow moving movement. The Tower could be considered a destination, a path as well. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is on a horse, and there's a path. There's people seeing, observing you, watching you. Just let me know if you guys can hear me well. I have my AirPods in. I could kind of hear myself, so I don't think it's really sound canceling anything. Hmm. With the Six of Wands, it really is like the representation of all your hard work is finally manifesting, or you're starting to see the success or prosperity, the good luck. You're starting to see the compliments or hear the compliments. You're starting to see the results, perhaps working out. Okay. Maybe you have been feeling defeated because of the way you look, mental, emotional, physical health. And it's like maybe you hit a plateau, right? Let's say you're trying to lose weight, gain muscle, but you're gaining weight, but not really gaining muscle, or maybe both. I don't know. Depends, how it resonates with you. And it's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired. Give your give yourself some time to rest. Be gentle with yourself throughout the process. Don't let old mindsets affect you, and then just give it some time. Okay, with the tower here, you see this individual right here. He's naked. Excuse me. There's a sense of vulnerability as well. But it's like releasing chains, releasing um an old mindset, right? No longer investing your time and energy into this facade or this idea. And then you're gonna start seeing your own reflection. You're gonna start seeing your own progress. I did get a scent. It's gonna sound weird, okay, but scent of like a baby. If you have a baby or children, there's many scents, okay, that can come from that. A baby perfume or a baby lotion, baby shampoo, or like their formula. Like I just got something related to a baby, so that resonates with some of you guys. Yes, audio is good. Okay, thank you for letting me know. You're so pretty. Thank you. God made you for a reason. Thank you. God made me for many reasons. It's like God made all of you for many, many reasons. All right, we are moving on to next element. Let's do water. Okay. For the month of March, we are currently in Mercury retrograde as well. And we are in the post full moon in Virgo energy, full moon eclipse, which was yesterday. Please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Let's continue collecting, building up the collective. Mhm. Take a lot of cards, battle signs. You guys are being secretive. I'm getting like a hint of like secrecy, things coming to light, but I feel like you're purposely keeping things a secret. You don't want people to be in your business. You don't want people to um, know your whereabouts. You don't want people to know details about you. I'm getting more in the sense of like if you are the water sign or you have water placements where it's like it's giving Mercury retrograde vibes, okay? It's giving like I want to keep tabs on like excuse me, on an ex, excuse me, from the past or a situationship from the past or baby daddy, baby mama drama. I'm gonna be honest, like that's what I'm picking up on. Well, yes. Excuse me. And it's funny because two cards shuffled out and look how it landed. Okay. Did I not just say there's a sense of secrecy here? Okay. Things coming to light. So I'm actually gonna read the one that's facing down. It's Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. Second card is Full Moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Okay, so we do have strong purple shading here. Okay, purple is associated with royalty, it's associated with spirituality, enlightenment here, associated with magic. Okay, let's get some tarot cards going here for water signs. You guys could have strong Scorpio placements. So releasing the negativity, releasing things that no longer serve you, especially after this full moon in Virgo, especially since it is excuse me, it was an eclipse moon and during Mercury retrograde. So being mindful of You have to be mindful of the way you communicate with others. It can be very tough. Some people are taking tones a certain way, or text messages, or the lack of text messages. It can be a shit show. There's a sense, once again, here of secrecy. Scorpio placements can be considered very secretive. If that resonates with you, you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio or someone with strong Scorpio placements. So throughout the month of March, it's going to be important for you to, with a be bold and make the first move card. Listen, be bold, make the first move, okay, especially when it comes to communication. But you really have to do things differently. There's a sense here of adapting or adaptation, okay? Perhaps the way you communicate with others, it needs to change. Not saying you're the problem, water signs, but there's something here about needing to change. We have the Six of Cups. This is what I consider my Mercury retrograde card with this tarot deck. Why? I'll tell you why. So, you see this cat here? Did I not just mention secrecy? Okay, being secretive. This cat here hiding in the grass is a sense of curiosity, is a sense of wanting to get close, but not wanting you to be aware that I'm there, or I want you to be aware that I'm there, but like I'm keeping my distance, right? So with the sense of curiosity, I consider my Mercury retrograde card because it's keeping tabs. Okay, this is someone watching your social media. This could be you as well, but someone's watching your social media. Someone is, I don't know, if like you frequent going to a certain place that an ex or an old friend or old family member tends to go as well. They may see you and like at a distance, but mainly keeping tabs throughout like social media. Or you might get a text message or receive a, a DM from someone from the past. Okay. And you guys could have children or are dealing with someone who has children. But Six of Cups is the sense of reciprocating, giving and receiving. Okay. I feel like I'm not saying much. Okay. Going back to the secrecy or being secretive. But the Three of Wands here, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for water signs. You guys are waiting for something. Some of you guys could be waiting on your tax returns if you filed already. Again, children is depicted here. Three of Wands has to do with efforts and actions that were taken. So you're just in the waiting period, the waiting process. Some of you guys are waiting to hear back from a job offer. Some of you guys are wanting to get a raise around this time frame, I believe, or even into April or May. I'm getting some of you guys will be getting like your yearly pay raise that resonates with you. We have two other cards. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy, options, choices, partnerships here, and the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Earth, excuse me, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. If this is regarding love, again, going with be bold and make the first move. Okay. And with this time to release negativity, and because it's in the sign of Scorpio, it is a time for you to tap into your sensuality, your sexuality. Okay. Time for you to tap into your inner qualities and of course your physical qualities, but your inner qualities of like persuasion, um connection, right? Intimacy here. So by choosing to take action and being bold and making that first move with the Lovers here, this is a beautiful card. Look how beautiful that card is. This is like one of my favorite, like, or like, I don't want to say pictures, artwork. And all the tarot cards that I have is like one of my favorites here. It does represent choices and options. Excuse me, you guys, I keep coughing. With the Queen of Pentacles here, this is the individual who is independent, their structure, their stability. All the queens in the tarot decks, there's a sense of like you need to take a breather here. All the queens in the tarot decks, they've all gone through something, okay? They have their own traits, their own qualities. It's important for you, male or female, to tap into those qualities that you have. It's important for you to be mindful, but spend on yourself, okay? Maybe that is part of the secrecy. Maybe you guys are, and after dropping off the kids at school, you guys are getting your Starbucks or something, getting your coffee. It's like me time, like alone time, me time. Something here, or getting your nails done, or getting your hair done, or buying yourself like a new jacket or like a new robe that you can wear after doing your skincare, your self-care. There's something here regarding that, okay? So taking care of yourself is going to be super important throughout the month of March for the water elements. Keeping in mind, people from the past may pop up, especially if it is love related. You guys are waiting on offers. It's beautiful energy. It is very much abundant, and I love that for you guys. Please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, and I have my information linked in the description box as well. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, moving on to fire signs. Okay, fire sign. I will be going live on TikTok tomorrow as well. Make sure you guys follow me on there. The information is in the description box. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ooh, cards are shuffling weird. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. Full moon eclipse energy. Ooh, how many cards do we have? We have three. I'll take them. So the one that's facing up is North Node, step out of your comfort zone. We were just talking about South Node energy in the previous reading for Earth sign. So stepping out of your comfort zone, I strongly feel that right now, today, for all Earth signs. I just saw 2222 on the time. If that resonates with you guys can always search up these angel numbers as well and see how it resonates with you. Stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping into your North Node. Your North Node is the aspect in your natal chart of yourself that is seen or considered to be like the best version of yourself, okay? So look into your ascendant, your rising sign. That's how you portray yourself out to the public. That is the, let's say, the vibe of how people view you when they first meet you, okay? So stepping out of your comfort zone is going to be tough, especially because we are in Mercury retrograde. So while being in Mercury retrograde, there's going to be a lot of like a sense of holding back, or your like old mindset trying to take over or like win. I don't know, it sounds kinda harsh, I don't know how to explain it. You're really gonna have, like, this sort of mental or even, like, emotional battle that you're gonna have to deal with, because by stepping out of your comfort zone, you are going to be able to progress spiritually. You're going to be receiving more, perhaps, respect or more loyalty because you're going to not tolerate things that you used to tolerate in the past, or shit, even last month. You're going to be, people are going to start seeing that you're respecting yourself more. How? You're going to sleep on time, or going to sleep earlier, waking up at a certain hour. There's something here about discipline, or setting up goals and striving, going towards those goals. People are going to have more respect for you because they're gonna be like, okay, okay, fire, fire signs, fire elements, like I see what you guys are doing. My eyes are looking directly at, I have like these two calendars over here. So maybe it could benefit you having a calendar, or people are gonna start seeing that you have some sort of schedule. Scheduling is gonna be super important. Stepping out of your comfort zone, perhaps getting a gym membership, or starting to be more physical is gonna help you. I know for me, as a fire sign as well, that definitely resonates. So me, for example, stepping into my north node, what will help me or what does help me, because I go through phases, is being physically active, because that actually boosts um my self-love. It boosts my confidence, it boosts my energy. It creates like a routine, so that helps me. So that resonates with you. Is this gonna be all signs or just earth signs? It's gonna be all signs, it's for all elements. Excuse me. All right, next cards. We have New Moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. So we have more purple here. And then New Moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. More purple here. And as you guys saw, blue. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys could have Aquarius placements or Cancer placements or be dealing with people with these signs, okay? Bringing love into the situation. You really do have to bring that mental, emotional balance, inner balance, physical balance into your life. You have to water yourself as well and not just give without giving to yourself, if that makes sense. Especially if you feel at times that people don't really invest back into you because everyone's just busy, busy with their own thing, job, career, school, children, relationships, friendships, etc. There's just everyone's dealing with something, okay? So you really do have to bring love into yourself. So the situation is yourself. If it's related to love throughout the month of March, because we are excuse me, we are in the energy of Mercury retrograde, okay? If there's miscommunication or there's issues with communication or you just can't find the right words or the right timing, you have to take time and really think it out. Perhaps, maybe you're not a great communicator, so you will have to step out of your comfort zone and you will have to tap into your heart chakra and go into that level, into that aspect of understanding, if that's even the right word, but bring love into the situation, okay? With New Moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. Any worries or concerns that you have regarding situation, right? Perhaps is your housing, stability, career, finances, love, family life, all is well in my world. That is something that you guys need to start saying and affirming, regardless if you're a fire sign or not, or if you even have fire sign placements, you and your loved ones are safe. You have to state that. You have to feel it. You have to know it. Me and my loved ones are safe. Me and my children are safe. Me and my partnership is safe. My partnership is protected. You have to affirm these things. There's a sense of having to emotionally bring balance, but there's something here about emotional detachment. So I'll get some tarot cards, get something more here. So you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or someone with those placements. Bring love into the situation. If you're dealing with someone, you're dealing with someone that you just don't like, you hate, dislike, you have to bring love into the situation as much as you don't want to. That resonates with me. Let's see, we have the lovers, Gemini energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, bring love into situation. You and your loved ones are safe. The lovers, you guys are going to be in a time frame throughout the month of March of tapping into the loving energy. Okay, so maybe going out on dates if you are partnered, or even if you're single, right? Just I'm getting testing the waters, okay? Or casually seeing someone, or going on like a casual walk or a casual date here, and you will have choices, okay? But with the lovers here, I'm also getting like self-care, self-love. So you have to, again, bring love into a situation. So maybe a situation you're dealing with is, you're needing to work on your self-love, inner healing, especially if you're still dealing with like a heartbreak or dealing with like insecurities within yourself, especially someone recently has said something and is like still in the back of your mind. You have to process that and release it. You have to transmute that energy. Okay. That's something I've been working on since the beginning of the year is transmutation or transmuting energy. So if there's like a vibe and energy or something that someone says to me or I feel it directed towards me, it's like, oh my God, I don't want to let it, get to me. So I'll process it and then I choose how I want to transmute it. It's like, all right, I'm gonna turn this energy into money. I'm gonna turn this energy into happiness. I'm gonna turn this energy to laughter. And I focus on that. And next thing you know, I'm not even thinking about that person or that situation. Again, bringing love into the situation, focusing on yourself. How do you want to feel? What are the things you want to think? Right? Instead of focusing on the negativity, focusing on what that person said, or focusing on the situation, you have to tap into what you are trying to draw in into your life, right? What are you transmuting, basically? All right, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles next, okay? We just had this with the previous elements, the Queen of Pentacles. It's giving beauty, it's giving aesthetic, it's giving grounded energy, it's giving royalty, it's giving I want to say fierceness. I'm tapping really strongly into earth energy, so you guys could have strong earth elements. Excuse me if like I'm just needing to ground my energy. I strongly feel it. So for fire signs, you guys really need to ground your energy. So I know people like to ground their energy by walking barefoot, inside or outside, preferably outside. I did mention earlier having plants helps to ground your energy. Perhaps you need to repot your plants. So touching the soil is helpful. Um, couple days ago, I took all of my plants outside and I was trimming them and watering them, and that helped to really calm me down. So that's something that could be useful for you guys. But with the Queen of Pentacles again, sense of beauty. Some of you guys could be wanting some sort of like new look with your hair, or gonna start wearing something like gonna create like a new style or trend for yourself, perhaps with like headbands or like hair clips, something here about covering your head or some sort of like head wrap. We do have the peacock shown here, okay, representing beauty and prosperity, really focused on the intention of abundance, of luck, of prosperity, okay? People are going to start noticing things about yourself for the fire signs. It's like, okay, when you're taking care of yourself, ooh, I kind of like this. Okay, so if you can see here, sorry for the glare, you can see her back. So some of you guys are going to start doing like back workouts and shoulder workouts. Um, lower back, which counts as back workouts, and perhaps your glutes as well. So people are gonna start noticing that, or you'll start noticing that. It's like, okay, you've been putting in work, at the gym or whatever it is you're doing, or even just simply a stretching, you're gonna start noticing like less tightness in your back, especially in like your upper mid back. I'm getting some of you guys could be seeing a chiropractor or you're in physical therapy, but I do see the investment of wanting to look better because you know that it'll make you feel better, if that resonates. Excuse me. Get more cards for fire signs. We have the Two of Wands, more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can represent partnership as well. There's a sense of commitment here. Some of you guys are going to be choosing to commit to yourself if you are currently seeing someone, okay? Or if this is someone from the past, since we are still in Mercury retrograde energy, you're choosing to focus on your independence, your stability, focused on your resources, on your money, and you're going to choose that. For some of you guys, there's going to be a higher level of commitment and respect if you guys are partnered here. Some of you guys could start planning um, a trip or start planning um, not necessarily a wedding because I don't have water energy here, but it's like something else. So some of you guys could be getting engaged. I'm getting more like in the mid to the end of this month, so the month of March, if that resonates with you. I just see you guys fully committing to yourselves, committing to your spirituality, committing to your health. Excuse me. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Excuse me. It's a lot of talking, a lot of talking. But committing to your partnerships, to your relationships. It doesn't just have to be love related. It could be, again, regarding work, since we have this strong earth energy right here. Well, the two of wands can also represent partnerships, but in business as well, or ideas. You're trying to figure out which way you want to go or which route you want to proceed. This has, I'm getting like it's related to your spirituality as well, okay? Let's get one more card. Oh, right away. We have, oh, we have the Ace of Wands, more fire energy. Ace of Wands is the seed of an idea. It is inspiration. It is passion. It is desire. It is a want. Okay, again, desire. Ace of Wands can also represent fiery, sensual, sexual energy, if that resonates as well. I feel like throughout the month of March for fire elements, it's going to be a very spicy time for you guys. This is great for those people that have been struggling with like their um I hope is the right word, libido. Am I saying that right? Okay, like things have been slacking here and there. I feel like some of you guys are gonna work on road opening work or even like sweetening your relationship. If that resonates with you, if you know what I'm talking about, that you know what I'm talking about, that will benefit you guys definitely. This is beautiful energy. I don't seem excited. I apologize, but this is really great energy and I really, really love this for the month of March. Okay, moving on to air signs, air elements. Please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Let's continue building up the collective. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. As well, make sure you guys check out the information in my description box. Okay. Our elements, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. Not sure if you guys can hear the cards shuffling. Let's see what card we have. Fixed moon, hold your vision. I feel called to do one more card. I feel like that almost didn't count. One more card. Excellent. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's a lot of cards. I said one. Excuse me, you guys. Gonna drink some water. I hope you guys can't hear me drinking water. Excuse me. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, once again, hold your vision, fixed moon. Then we have full moon in Libra, which the moon is in the sign of Libra right now. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. Then we have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Then we have new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Look at that. Geminis, back to back. Full moon and new moon. And then full moon in Libra. I love that. Okay. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys are currently in the energy, in the timeline in your life where what you are trying to manifest or draw in, of course, you're fixated on it, okay? It could be related to beauty, your physical self. It could be related to your health. It could be related to relationship or school, some sort of program that you're in, or the relationships. Okay, you're fixated on that. So you're wanting to make sure that certain things are perfect, or you're wanting to make sure that your routine is going accordingly. You want to make sure that if you're in the gym, you have specific days. It's like, okay, today is leg day, tomorrow is, back day, tomorrow, like you're trying to stay structured because that's what's helping you stay grounded and have a sense of stability, especially if in the past or even like prior to this full moon energy, you weren't feeling so stable mentally, emotionally, emotionally stable or even financially stable, something about finances. Some of you guys are going to be focused on increasing your income. If you're a content creator, perhaps monetizing your content. Withhold your vision, any ideas, any goals, hold on to that, okay? Even if it seems like it's so far away. Even I kind of got the chills like on my left side. With the hold your vision, we have these like really high mountains in like the middle of nowhere, right? Okay, so your dreams, let's consider this your dreams, right? It's like it's so far away. You feel like it's so far away, but that's part of the journey. It's don't be so focused on the destination, even though it does say hold your vision, but you have to hold on to the idea. You have to hold on to the vision. You have to hold on to your dream, right? And whatever way it resonates. With a win-win outcome is forecast. If you guys are dealing with any court cases, I see it going well in your favor. You just have to trust the process and be as positive as you can be. You really do have to be optimistic because if you're not, then what happens? Then you're not optimistic and you're not drawing in and focused on that energy, right? Of positivity. Bringing balance, justice into your life related to love, I do see some sort of connection here. It needs to be balanced out more. I'm getting like modification, or if it's still related to court, maybe there will be some sort of modification regarding that, like a parenting plan, if that resonates with you guys. But balancing, but modifying, or there's something here that you need to modify, or we'll call to get already a tarot card for that one. Withhold your vision, a win-win outcome is forecast. To me, it really does feel strongly related to court. The chariot cancer energy here. So really focus on the stability and the structure. So you guys could feel stuck, okay? There's like a situation here that you're dealing with or will be dealing with at one point in the month of March that things don't feel balanced. I'm feeling like it feels heavy and then light on the other end, or like a sense of things not being fair, okay? A sense of like inequality, if that resonates with you, okay? With full moon and Gemini, the answers you need are coming. You will get a response back here. It's related to love once again, balancing things out, being mindful of your communication since we're still in Mercury retrograde, and holding your vision. You will be receiving some sort of response. It could be related, excuse me, it could be in the form of seeing angel numbers. So seeing like 111, 22, 22, or if you have like a specific number that you tend to see all the time, you may see that as well. Like you happen to be in the kitchen and you look at the time on the microwave or something, or if you look at the license plate, that could resonate with you, okay? Or it could come in the form of a song, you're listening to music and the lyrics or a phrase is said, or the title of the song, it resonates with you. Or you're listening to a reading or you're talking with someone and the way they say things, or they'll say something in particular, it's like, that is exactly what I needed to hear. And you guys could be the type of people that don't like to hear certain things. But once in a while, it's like, okay, that's exactly what I needed to hear. With New Moon and Gemini, communication is key. There's going to be lots of communication for you, air elements, air signs in the month of March. Okay. Strong earth energy, strong communication here. I'm going to start shuffling more cards. Please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Let's continue building up the collective. I don't want to get that card. Oh, give me a second here. Don't do mal de ojo on my stuff, okay? Because any mal de ojo is returned immediately. All right, so we have Eight of Swords here. Okay, more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Withhold your vision, okay? There's a sense of being fixed, right? As I mentioned, being fixed on a goal or an idea or even a person, right? Or a solution. But with the Eight of Swords, you have to be very mindful to not become overwhelmed, overstimulated, um, too concerned or very worried to the point where you may develop anxiety over the potential of an outcome, for example, right? Or even the process of something how in whichever way that will resonate with you now and moving forward throughout the month of March. The Eight of Swords is just a reminder that all of your worries, all of your concerns, all of these ideas, all of these to-do tasks, you can work on it one thing at a time, one day at a time, one week at a time, okay? You really do have to be patient and gentle throughout the process and with yourself. And it's also, again, a reminder that your mind can play a lot of tricks, or your mind can really become so overwhelmed, or you create scenarios in your mind. It's like, okay, like what if this like the fact that I'm going like you could be someone that does this a lot. Like you're like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do? Or like, if I go over here, if I don't go over there, like what are they gonna think? Like someone does this a lot. You really have to ground your energy. You have to clear your energy, you have to ground your energy, and you have to be positive. With the Eight of Swords here, you are not stuck. You are able, you are capable, you are worthy. There is a solution, or there are solutions, there are resources, there is help. Sometimes you have to speak up, you have to tell other people, you have to research, you have to search things up, you have to call places, you have to you have to like relax. Excuse me. The Eight of Swords here, she thinks she's like in danger, in peligro, but she's not. She's loosely tied, okay? She's not necessarily stuck. She's like on her knees, but is this card isn't the best way to show the Eight of Swords, but she can get out of that. It's just like I think it's rope in this one. Not sure if it's a chain or rope, but technically depicts her or is supposed to show that she's loosely tied up. She's able to remove the blindfolds. She's realizing that she can't stand up. She's realizing that there are gaps between the swords. So she's not stuck. She's not caved in, or like there's something here about caved in, or um caved in, gated in. It doesn't make sense, but there's something here about caved in. Maybe at times, due to your anxiety, or if you're dealing with depression, you feel caved in, okay? Or you feel like things are caving in, or you feel like, do you see how it's manifesting through me? How I'm trying, excuse me, not laughing at this. I'm just like, if it's even the right word, astonished. I don't know if that's the right word. We have the Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you guys could have fire placements here. You guys are going to be looking good. You guys are going to have sparks and moments of creativity, feeling spontaneous. You're going to have ideas coming through. You're going to want to go towards them. You're going to want to manifest things. You're going to set the intentions like, okay, today, if you're a content creator, today I'm going to do this at this time, or I'm going to make a video, or I'm going to go live, or I'm gonna take some time and learn more about this subject or my craft and then like implement it physically. Or you guys are gonna start doing things for yourself regarding your physical beauty, your physical health. So maybe trying out a new workout routine, or I'm getting something here about a pose or position if that resonates with you. Let's get another card for air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the King of Swords. So you guys could be dealing with another air sign or someone with strong air placements. I'm not gonna lie, the energy here is kind of scattered. Okay, I feel like at times throughout the month of March, you will feel like that. Like again, withholding your vision, you're gonna be focused on your path and the progress, and removing and clearing out obstacles and barriers and blockages, and trying to continue moving forward. But, with the anxiety and the depression or the worries and the concerns, or not because we are in the full moon energy right now, or even the post full moon energy, over time you're gonna start getting clarity back. So there could be a sense of confusion, right? Not feeling sure, but withholding your vision, tapping into your, again, creative projects or your physical health, your self-love is going to help you a lot because you start to radiate that fire energy. Maybe you feel like you've been lacking fire energy, so you're going to start doing things for yourself or including things in your home or even colors when it comes to color magic that will help to boost those energies, that element, yeah, with the fire element, into your life, okay? And then with the King of Swords, if you're not dealing with an air energy, I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with a King of Swords here. It could be a father figure, it could be a boss, it could be a partner. These two energies are completely distinct and completely different. I don't feel like this is a partnership, but it could. But because it's like, the air element and then the fire element, it can be quite confusing or chaotic at times. There's something here like hot and cold. Again, like that Katy Perry song, the you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and then you're no, you know, if that resonates. It could resonate if it's a partnership or an ex-partnership, since we are still in the Mercury retrograde energy, that could resonate with you. If there's any issues regarding like marriage or relationship, answers are you need are coming. Communication is key, so having that communication. The King of Swords is more realistic. He is not that emotional. He doesn't base his actions on like in the moment. He really analyzes things, okay? He's analytical. So you guys are going to be having this mindset if it resonates with you in that sense, okay? All right, so let's see. I want to do a general collective message for all elements. Let's do that. Please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you aren't already. And go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I'm going to start going live there more frequently. So let's start building up the collective. Let's do general message or messages for all elements, all signs. Earth, fire, water, and air. Post full moon eclipse energy, month of March. A lot of messages. All these cards flew out. I'm not taking these. That's way too much. That's so funny. I lifted this card up and it says step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. And then supermoon emotions are running high. That's so funny. Pull it out. Excuse me. So that resonates with they're just collective messages, right? Emotions are running high. Okay. So take time for yourselves. Take time to Um, take a breather, okay, if you need to. Earlier today, one of my kiddos put on the TV, like kind of like relaxation, meditation music, and he was seated and he was like, all right. He goes, time to relax, time to calm down. I'm like, yeah, I bet it's time to go to sleep. That's what it is. Uh, it seemed to help. It helped him, but at the same time, I felt like he was doing it just to kind of like kill time. Does that make sense? Like he was trying to um see how long he could go without having to go to sleep. If that makes sense. Alright. You guys could benefit listening to, like, relaxing music before going to bed. That resonates with you. Alright, so general energy for all signs, all elements. We have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, strong fire energy. You guys could have Leo placements, but don't let pride get in your way. There's a sense of when it comes to feeling confident when it comes to your physical health, when it comes to the way other people perceive you. I did mention earlier about your ascendant, your rising sign, the way people see you, the way you present yourself. You have to be mindful of that, okay? And I know this is gonna sound bad, but I feel called to say it because it could affect an opportunity or or opportunities being presented to you in whichever way that resonates with you. It's also about setting ego aside as well. So when it comes to communication, if communication hasn't been great regarding partnerships, relationships, I saw 54, 54 on the time. You guys can search up the meanings of those numbers as well. The sense of confidence, though, like there is a such thing as healthy confidence and then not so healthy confidence, okay? That's funny. South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Maybe it's time for you guys to start working on yourselves internally, not just physically, okay? Because you can get a new hairstyle, you can get a new wardrobe, change up your aesthetic, you can start going to the gym, eating better, which is great, okay? But if you are not doing the necessary inner work, okay, to improve, to heal, to let go, to process, to transmute, like I mentioned earlier, you really are holding yourself back, okay? The best glow up really is inner healing. Your best glow up really is being gentle with yourself, being patient with yourself, being accepting of yourself. And like it just makes me think, I don't say it makes me think of someone in particular, but in a sense does like, yes, you work hard, you work towards, the materials that you have, the resources that you have in your life. You're like, okay, that's great. You can have all the, I don't know, designer handbags, designer shoes, or cars, or um, I don't know, the money, whatever. You can have all of that. But if you're like a shitty person, that's really what people are gonna portray you as a shitty person. Or if you are, someone who doesn't necessarily show off, but like you make it aware that let's say you're the Knight of Pentacles, or you think you're the King of Pentacles, right? And I say you think you're the King of Pentacles. But in reality, people see you as the Two of Pentacles, or they see you as the Four of Pentacles, right? The Four of Pentacles is the energy of reservation, being reserved, but also not wanting to share or let go, if that makes sense, okay? I hope that resonates with you guys. I hope you guys understand that. Like, you really do have to do the inner work because you think some of you guys think you're the shit, or you're dealing with someone like this, okay? Or there's someone around you who's like this, or you will come across someone like this in the month of March. Like, you think you're the shit, but in reality, you're not. Like, you can have this, you can have that, or you're going on vacation, or you're posting about this event, or this group of people. But at the end of the day, how are you contributing to your family, to the world, to society? What is your purpose? I could go into detail, but I don't want to because at that point I'm tapping into these other energies, okay? But don't let pride get in your way. If you guys are partnered or interested in a connection here, sometimes you have to be the first one to make the first move, okay? As much as you don't want to, you may have to be the first one to reach out, to send them a message or give them a phone call, hit them up, especially if you guys went out on a date or you guys hung out. It's like, all right, instead of, I don't know, I guess people still do this thing where they wait up to like 3 days to contact someone. Like, I know that was a thing back in the day. I don't know if it still is, but why wait so long? Right? You go on a date, just send them a message later on in the night or tomorrow, and it's like, why wait so long? If that resonates. Don't let your past hold you back. I mean, that's self-explanatory at this point. How much are the questions? You can contact me at my email. My information is in the description box. So if you're interested in a personal reading, just message me, Instagram, TikTok, or email. Ooh, there's a card that was flipped over. That is funny. New moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. Didn't we have full moon in Scorpio? Or was it the same one? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. I think we have the full moon, right, in Scorpio? That's funny. Scorpio energy. Yeah, so working through your fears, not letting your past hold you back, and don't let pride get in your way. It really is time for you guys throughout the month of March for all energies to work on any insecurities, okay? To work on your mental health, emotional health, work on your physical health, okay? Because that's all connected and that's all aligned. Sometimes we don't realize that. I'll give an example of myself, okay? When I start noticing that I want to eat more frequently, okay? Or I'm snacking over here, or I feel like um and I'm getting headaches and stuff, okay? Is because I need to consume more water, okay? I'm terrible at consuming water. So that's an example, okay? So it affects, of course, my physical health. It affects my mental health, like these little things sometimes that you don't notice. Thank you for the hearts, it's appreciated. These little things, sometimes you don't notice how it affects you until it really does, and you're like, okay, so you really do have to work on these things. You have to take care of yourself, okay? Work through your fears and then don't let your past hold you back. You guys are in a time frame in your life where the universe is gonna push you or put you in these situations, in these connections, in these lessons for you to learn, okay? Learn. I'm getting structure. I'm getting planet Saturn. I'm tapping into the energy of Mi Santísima Muerte, okay? So I have Black Santa Muerte behind me here, so the Santa Muerte Negra. So the energy is more serious. It's protective energy. It's planet Saturn, as I mentioned, associated with Saturday. Okay, maybe you'll be getting some sort of message or response or a dream. Some of you guys see visions or receive visions by Saturday here. I'm picking up on that secrecy energy again. Okay, it's like I believe that was for the water signs. It's like not wanting to share, or there's something here about insight or even blockage here regarding insight. Then you guys really do have to cleanse and clear your energy because it's affecting the way you are receiving insight and guidance, especially if you are spiritual, okay? So work through your fears once again. You really, there's something here about like done. Okay, what is this? Something about done. Let me get some tarot cards regarding that. Work through your fears, New Moon in Scorpio. Messages for everyone. Let's see. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. I got money, 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 money. Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here. Okay, so you guys are going to be receiving an offer here, a pay raise, new job opportunity. Gonna be receiving a love offer. If you are partnered already or in a connection, someone's gonna reach out to you. Okay, I don't really see you being the one to reach out. It could resonate that way, but because we're in Mercury retrograde energy tends to happen more where other people reach out. You guys are part of my collective circle, okay? So people are gonna reach out to you, okay? But it could be the other way around. I feel like they're gonna be messaging you, contacting you like, "Hey, let's hang out," or let's go get a bite to eat. Ace of Pentacles, documents, resources, income, okay, ideas. I feel like if you are an entrepreneur or a content creator, an influencer, wanting to start a small business or something here regarding that, I see you making the effort. You're going to be getting um an increase in income if that resonates with you guys, okay? But you really do have to work through your fears. You have to put yourself out there. You have to make the effort. You have to set the intention, set the goals, and you have to go through it. You have to tap into the fire energy. Since we do have Leo here, you have to be confident in yourself. You have to be confident in the process and be confident in the result or even the potential results. and the opportunities if that resonates with you. Okay. All right, you guys, that is it for all signs, all elements. I hope these messages resonated for you guys. Please, please, please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel as well. Read the information in the description box. Again, I'm going to be going on TikTok as well, so I'm gonna make that my second home. Okay, so that's me. That's me working through my fears. Okay, it just seems more vulnerable. There's just so much more energy on there, but I'm excited. Just I'm excited, and I'm excited to share that aspect with you guys, and vice versa. So YouTube and TikTok, I'm gonna have you guys just going back and forth with each other and with the collective, and just building off of that. So. I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope these messages resonated. So, talk to you later.